Oh, for sake.
Down him. Unpausing straight away. Ba-dum, boom, boom. Okay, we haven't actually looked at armies yet. These are ground armies. Good, no cruisers. I don't see no cruisers. Ground.
Project concluded.
Shush, I'm doing things. Ground armies are on this tab. You recruit. I don't know how many of them I can make. Anyway, ground armies are here, and all of your species that you can have them exempt or soldiers only will be able to be recruited there. If they're weak, for example, such as we are, it might be a good idea to put them on exempt. Obviously we can't, because we are the dominant species. We are the natural species that we created. The number of pops you have defines how many you can build. I don't know if it will... Yeah, so we can't even build any at all on this planet, because we don't have any population on that planet. They are on Imdar. There we are, Vran. I try and build one. The Vran species can only support 1 assault armies in your empire. I don't think that it's equal 1 army per pop, but it might be. I've never really looked into it, because armies, I flood out just as many armies as I need. I want that upgraded. And I'm going to want this one upgraded as well. Let's have a look at the stats quo of the war. 27. If we were to clear these, and our allies were to keep them, even without landing troops, would probably be fairly close to stats quo. Okay, right. Upgrade. Typically, you can't do stuff with when the starbase is repairing, when it's the proper starbase rather than just an outposty type thing. It needs to start repairing itself before you can change buildings and whatnot. And only in total war are you able to change the starbase layout mid-war if it wasn't yours in the first place. Okay, those crystals there are singing my name. Oh, that's 720 there. That's there you go. There's another 2k worth of fleet coming through there. Fossils discovered on Emprixia Prime. And curious. I did pause. Thanks, game. Scientist has died. What scientist? Right. You are assisting research, but you have survey speed faster, so I'm going to bring you over. And wherever that ship was, I don't want that anymore. I have another science ship over here anyway, doing stuffs. Okie dokie, right. We haven't looked at factions in a little while. Asserting dominance, declaring war against them will please them for a time. The war was declared against us, that's not going to change. Putting any of the gargantuan Leviathan Xenos out of their misery will please them for a time. Giant slaying. They are like a placid thing that looks like that. It's not Vlur. Don't try and attack Vlur. But you will need to... Is that one? No, they're not one either. But you will need to get the fleet option, click the attack target button, and then click on them, because they're otherwise peaceful. Factions. Right. That's still 3. That was the same as before. 1 and -2. That's the same as before. That's 3. That's the same as before. 1. Same as before. Pop is a citizen and Empire is at war. There's another one that we've got there. That one hasn't changed. That one hasn't changed, and that one has not changed. Science Without Borders. We really, really want Science Without Borders to be brought to a conclusion. You guys, cordial. 48. You are within distance, right? What is our happiness with the Vrin? It's pretty high. Trust is only 3. But they're fairly fond of us. Improved relations has gone high enough. For you guys to give us all 10 favours, as mine is 100, this is going to be tricky. You can only have a maximum of 10 favours, so I can only give you 3 back. And share my crap with you, that's not going to make a difference. Resources. If I give you 1, yeah, you like that, don't you? Yeah, you like it. And 1 alloy? Yeah, we'll reduce that. There we go. Foreign research agreement, all 10 favours. Give me that research agreement. Right, fantastic. That cost us a lot, so I do not want to fail to pay them their crystals or piss them off in any way, shape or form. But now we have 3 plus 10%. Wasn't as high as Dull Edge is -20%, but it was a start. Doesn't get us into huge positives, but it's good enough. Right.
Construction project concluded.
That one hasn't been concluded yet. You build the other one, please.
Research concluded.
Ooh, actually done some research. Ion thrusters. Nice one. We got 10%. There you go, railguns. Oh, where the... They were using railguns. I didn't see them on any of their ships. I must have been blind. We're really, really, really shy on minerals now. I would say mining station output is pretty much essential. Yeah, I can't see past mining station output. But 16 there is going to make a hell of a difference when we get all that stuff. It's going to change, but right now it's not changing for too much for the better. System survey concluded. Yo. No, I should have looked at that one actually. I think it was a Vrin thing. Rivaling Zri League and Cal-Aran. Right, there's space for them to get pissed off with these guys, but it's unlikely that they will. Okay, so they have open borders. I mean, we knew that, like, but there's no angry decision making about it. Once you've done that, I would have you come down here and do that. How long have we got until this has been upgraded? Right. Blue laser's kind of tempting. Hyperdrive 2. I think we need energy from technicians. I do say that money is there to be abused, money is there to be spent, but money is also something that you don't want to just take for granted. Okay. Commercial pact with whoever the fecking hell you are. Alright, yeah, I do not have any concerns over you. You don't have any wormholes. I don't have any wormholes. There's an L gate down here. But there are no wormholes around me, so I'm not particularly concerned immediately that I'm going to end up being subject to an invasion from an outside force that I cannot foresee.
Construction project concluded.
Right, I want those crystals first, and then I want the energy. Science can wait for now. Alright, so people might have been asking, I'll carry that going in the background. People might have been asking to themselves why I wasn't building the system infrastructure. Like, I was there, I could have built that energy and those minerals, and you know it cost 200 minerals to build. I had like had about $1,000 in the bank. Oh, they're trying to get in on the Federation. That might make life kind of interesting. But the thing is, I thought it was in there. Maybe it isn't in there. I'm sure it was in Empire's Sprawl. But yeah, my idea at least was that it was in Empire Sprawl. But also, I said at the beginning that we were going to double down on minerals. So I wanted to keep those minerals around as a stockpile to be used as and when it was useful for them to be used. Right, there's another one guy here. We're going to send you to Ibrixia. How's Ibrixia doing? You've got 3 jobs available. You have... I'm going to send one to Ibrixinda, that's what it's called. It's going to be a clerk and Ibrixinda. I'll be able to upgrade that soon.
Construction project concluded.
Bonk. Yol, missile gun, and because it's closer to our shipyard, we're going to use the comm jammers. Comm jammers. So yes, hostile ships have sublight speed minus 20%, combat disengagement speed chance minus 20%. I think that's actually changed. I think that was minus 50% before, but still, it tallies them, whatever it is, enabled that you can react with your fleet. Therefore, the starbase doesn't necessarily have to be stronger. The starbase just has to delay them, and then when your fleet gets there, then they are more punished through having less ships survive the fight. Right, can we do that yet, please? I'm going to spend money on minerals. I'm going to buy 500 of them. I don't like spending money on minerals, but we're going to do it. Okay, right, next one. I'm going to go straight to Gene Clinic. Oh, nice one. It's just 6 destroyers coming. Liberate one of my things for me. Are you in orbit and repairing? Not at the moment. You will be now. There you are. You want missile, gun, and again I'm going to go for comm jammers first because it's relatively close to
Construction project concluded.
I will build both of them. I will now because I bought those minerals. I would say we'll do that. Fill in the rest of the top up here. I'm not keen on leaving here. I'm keen on calling that a solid, consistent border for pretty much the rest of the game. Buzzword standardization from economy and trade value more. I will approve. How are we doing on the stats quo idea? Mine 17. So we might even get that. And I'm the war leader. I am the one that decides when these buttons are pressed. If you are not the war leader, you weren't the one that declared the war, or you weren't the one that the war was declared on, even if you're in a federation, no matter how it goes, you don't have a say. So always try to be the war leader, because the AI is fucking shit at war. Okay, right, we have an unemployed guy on IMDA. Is it an unemployed robot? Yeah, it's an unemployed robot. And I would argue, I know I want minerals, but food is actually going to be a problem. Because I don't have a whole lot of places where we can build food, and I don't want it on the capital. I really don't want it on the capital. So go on, I'm going to throw food on. Oink, there we are. You have the gene clinic in line? Yes, you do.
System survey concluded.
Oh my lord alive. How long is this happiness problem? Surrendered our population. 581 days. God, for that. We've still got loads and loads of days worth of excess trade going. In fact, when's our leader going to die? Because we've got a trade guy coming up soon. How old are you? You're 80. Just drop into any leader particularly. Death chance 2.2% because your age is above 80. So at some point, our glorious Emperor, Empress, Emperor. I don't think there is an Empress. I think you're just an Emperor. Our glorious Emperor is going to die. Oh, I'm glad they brought an end to the Empress and Emperor, and actor and actress, and manager and manageress. I'm glad all that bollocks came to an end. Not only was it confusing, but it's completely pointless. Have you repaired? You have repaired. Right, go get me my stuff back. We'll stop here, because that is a fighty starbase. We know it's a fighty starbase because we made it. So,
construction project concluded.
Who died? An envoy died. Doesn't matter, the envoy. Our envoys have absolutely nothing to be other than just a number on a screen. Do not worry about the envoy dying. I don't know why they even put that in as a thing that happens. Coming and getting these minerals would be nice. We're on 18 minutes, okay. I would love some more energy. Give me this energy. Yes, I mean further to the building of that. There's 2 energy. It would be upkeep of 1 energy for each one. I think you have an upkeep cost of 1 energy, even though you produce energy. I think, pretty sure. So it wasn't worth the general time to do it. I understand from Fly on the Wall's point of view, you're looking at that and going, there's resources on the table, why aren't you taking them? Why do you think it's a good idea?
Concluded.
And I hit that button. Why do you think it's a good idea not to take them? Because it is.
Construction project concluded.
Okay.
Construction project concluded.
Shut up. Other than Unity and getting our traditions up, I currently don't feel pressured to get Empire Sprawl under control. Because the only thing it worries about, tech cost tradition cost and campaign cost. We're not using any of them, so I don't care. I'm going to chuck a gene clinic on. And also buy another 100 minerals. It'll sort out our amenities problem. Yoink. So I can undo that. I've been able to undo it on here because I have the gene clinics there, and I would love to be able to undo it there and have the gene clinics on there as well. 3 League of Suns with the Vryn Hegemony. Doesn't look like a whole lot's changed, but stuff happened. Alright, unpause. Why am I sitting there paused? You are not doing anything. Another bloody leader died. Is there a better option? I wouldn't say so. We don't need a survey speed person, although that's it. Flat out research speed plus 5. Fair enough, you're probably going to die in a minute's time anyway. I'm going to sack that off. Because he's pretty much finished the surveying around here, and we still don't actually need them doing any of the assisting the research there. When that comes back up, I'm going to hit the reinforce button another time. Someone's just declared war on someone else. Really? You've just got eye for talent. You're about to die, and you just got eye for talent. Goodness me. Oh, Go away. The Pirate Republic on the Finnu Company. I don't know who either of you two are. Okay, right. Not going to need to care about that. God, oh Lord, I've taken another one. Right. What we're going to go down next. We still have some expanding to do. We still have planets to populate, and expansion will keep our empire sprawl under control, etc, etc. Expansion would be the sensible way to go, and I'm going to go. You might argue supremacy, because we can have more star bases, we can have higher ship firing speed, higher starbase damage. Generally that's your space warfare thing. That's your controlling populations through slavery and all the rest of that kind of stuff, and making your leaders better. Diplomacy, if you can't figure out what diplomacy is, come back another time. And that's making your society just generally easy to work with. But that is the making shit explode button. So we're going to click on the make shit explode button.
Construction project concluded.
Right. We definitely need to start upgrading actual ships. Star bases properly. Okay. We've got 3k over there. You'll find that that fleets fly around with 1, 2 or 3 stars above them. That is reference to their own potential strength. So if we go to ours, as is 2, because we're at 31 and 50. If we had all 50, then typically you would find that it was that it was larger. I am actually going to take the starbase on. It wasn't an excessively hard starbase, and we will be able to hold it while I upgrade it, and then it will be a very hard starbase. Then we can just nip in here, get those 2, and that's pretty much going to be looking at the war being over and done with. They might come in. Okay, so what? I've got 2.7 and I've got 3k. Okay, so I'm going to probably send in this fleet around here. I would quite like for you to send me some more fleets, please. I guess most of your fleets got defeated whilst you were up and out there. Right, construction ship's not doing anything. I want you to do something. In fact, just all the mining. Don't bother with the research on hand, because we can't really justifiably afford it. Oh right, we're out of influence. Crikey, crikey, crikey. I'd move into there anyway and be prepared for it. We're on our way in. We will take that relatively quickly. It looks like it's going to be a really hard fought battle, but starbases are deceptive in their alleged strength. I might say 1.1k. Really, it's probably fleet effectiveness equivalent of maybe 70% of that. An unemployed guy we're going to send to Rebixia.
Hostile IFF signatures detected.
Where's this? Whoa, crap! Fuck did you come from? I was sat there watching these guys go over there. They must have stopped going that way and then come back, but they got there very, 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 very fast. That hasn't... We literally just got that. Okay. We can't be evasive, but we can be passive. We need to flee and hope that they don't engage us. If they do engage us, we need to retreat as soon as we possibly fucking can.
System survey concluded.
Yep, they're slowed down by the starbase. I think we're going to be able to get out. I'm hoping. It's taken us 35 days. In fact, they might not even just be chasing. Yep, okay, right. We successfully got the fuck out of Dodge. Get the hell down here. Ooh, hello. I'm not going to need to worry about you. Marauders. I like Marauders, to be honest. You can hire leaders from them. They are admirals, and they're usually pretty good. That is a good move to take. You can hire them to go and harass an enemy, and they'll turn up and they'll blow up like 5 or 6 mining stations or research stations or some shit like that. They'll send in like about 8k a fleet, so if they come across a fleet, then they'll completely wipe out at this stage of the game your opponent's fleet. But they're more of just a pain in the ass, to be honest. But every now and again they will demand tribute from you, so try to keep a bank if you don't want to have to deal with them. I mean, if you don't want to pay them and you can just kind of run away from them when they turn up in your space and let them destroy what they're going to destroy, and then they'll bugger off. They will take maybe they leave minus 10% happiness. I'm not 100% sure, but they'll also...
Hostile IFF signatures detected.
Are we getting the fuck out of there? We are, yeah. Maybe they will leave... sorry, they'll take... I think it's about 500 alloys and 500 minerals that they'll take with them as well. You guys, we're going to turn on take point. I really definitely want Vran. Vran, could you please come and help?
System survey concluded.
Don't worry about those guys. They're not actually going anywhere. At least I don't think they are. I know they're all coming back. Scientist has died. Right. Yeah, we'll go for that one. I'm wondering whether or not I wanted to put the higher experience guy, because it's much higher research speed on there. But no, I'm happy with them being there. Right, I'm not spending those monies there. Right, there's debris.
Hostile IFF signatures detected.
Oh Christ, we again. They have faster engines than us. They must have. No, they don't. How come they're moving faster than us? Is that another chinny bullshit thing? Okay, yeah, they do have faster engines than us. New fleet. We need to fucking flee. Thank you. You're gonna finish that in just a few days. How long until we can status quo? Hit that button.
Construction project concluded.
I would argue we need some money. So 500 food sold, 50 crystals. I think we need to buy some consumer goods. I actually want to just bring you straight back to the to the shipyard. To be honest, that's just going to have to delay them. If I lose that shipyard, I lose that shipyard. Whatever. I'm going to send you here to sit outside, hopefully, of their sensor range. And then once they've started retreating and they've been fought back and all the rest of that, which I mean we'll be able to fight them back. Close to status quo. Get the hell out of there! There's too many of them to fight. Guys. Oh, because it's fucking upgrading, that's why. Right, return. There we go. Reinforce. Yeah, once I've turned them around, then I can very quickly get in there and start boofing again. Boofing is definitely a word. Wait, 32 bloody minutes. Here we go. This war has been protracted. Right, stop there. Once I've finished this war, honestly, I'm going to call it there, and I'm going to go and play Nemesis. I don't fancy going much further. I'm going to figure out what bits are different in Nemesis over a few days, and then I'll do a series of stuff where, with like updates to how to play Stellaris, but with Nemesis instead. But anyway, we'll be back to carry on this war.
Oh, for sake.